Hello, 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 peeps. How you doing? Welcome in to episode 3.
Bubble butt.
Oh, how's it for timing? Jeez, like dragon.
Bubble butt.
Episode 3. Dragon, that was good timing. Damn. Thank you so much for the subby, buddy. Welcome. Thank you so much. 9 months. 9 freaking months. It's a full pregnancy. It's not even almost a pregnancy. It is a pregnancy. Welcome, guys. Let me just quickly switch on the microphones and things for QDK because I almost forgot. Whoops. Almost forgot about the mic. Sorry.
Notice. Welcome.
Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are good. Happy Friday. I know it's probably Friday morning, Friday afternoon, etc. But happy Friday. Dragon, thanks for the subbies. Next stream, I'll make sure that Mrs. G, thank you so much for the subbies. I saw the notification come through. Thank you. Appreciate the support, guys. What we'll do is the next stream, we'll make sure that you guys can do some battle shits as per usual. The one that QDK has got the world record for. No, record for not hitting anything 18 times in a row. Pretty good.
I challenge everyone, beat my record.
Sounds good. Okay, cool. We'll catch you for the next one. Thanks, Dragon. Guys, tonight we're going to be having a chat with QDK about her paranormal experiences. We've had a chat to Migsy, we've had a chat to Ginger. Now it is QDK's turn to give us a little bit of a lowdown on what happened through the course of her life, where she's experienced a few strange bumps in the night. Let's have a chat. Bomb Diver, appreciate you tabbing, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. So, QDK, give us the lowdown on what happened.
So, don't remember much of my childhood. So can't tell you much about the room that I was in that Ginger told you guys about.
Yeah.
But we moved in about 2020 to the house that I'm currently staying in.
Yeah.
And it's quite an old house, like nothing special to it, right? And Mom got sick around about the house that I currently stay in.
Okay.
Yeah. And 2022, my mom got sick, and February of 2023. So the garden around our house is like U-shaped around the house. And I was working Australian hours, which was like 10 p.m. to like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Always had this like routine of taking the dog out at 3 a.m. just to let her pee and then come back inside. Thought nothing of it. Went the one day at 3 a.m., let the dog out, walked around the house. She was taking too long, went to go call the dog. And from our backyard, you can see into the neighbor's garden, into like the back of their house.
Okay.
And what I saw, it's so difficult to describe to you what I saw. If you imagine your shadow, if your shadow was 3D, imagine your shadow being like 3D.
Okay, all right.
And human shaped.
Big Bomb Diver's like, I already don't believe the story. Bomb, you need to come and tell your paranormal stories. Come.
Yes.
What's up, Migs? Welcome in. So you're saying the shadow was like 3D. So basically,
yes,
you saw a 3D dark entity, like a dark figure.
Yes, and it was human shaped. And the first thing that went through my mind is someone's climbed over the wall.
Sorry, look at Bomb's comment. Dog's neighbor's old house. Something doesn't. Dude, I thought you were gonna talk. I thought you were gonna say something about the 3D shadow, and you come in with dog's neighbor's old house. Typical Bomb Diver.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, sorry. Let's get back. Sorry, getting back to the
yes. So my first initial thought was someone's jumped over the wall because we stay next to a school.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there and I'm like trying to not look at it, but look at it through my peripherals.
Yeah.
Because if it is a person, I'm in danger. And so I sort of turn my head, look at there's nothing wrong with the electric fencing, nothing looks disturbed. And then I turn my head the other way to look at the other side, still keeping it in my peripherals to see if the neighbor's like door wasn't open and it wasn't just her husband, boyfriend thing
Yeah.
smoking outside. And I'm like,
Trying to
everything,
make logic of the situation.
yes, without panicking while you're panicking on the inside. And I'm like, this is creepy, but everything is off by them. So to make this creepier, this thing ducks,
Oh, hell
like
no.
as in a duck. And the dog's calm.
But immediately,
Like anyone,
I would also, I'd be like, okay, no, there's somebody breaking in or something.
yes.
These guys in the chat. Even Ginger's like the 3D shadow comment is still processing.
Like, it's so, like, it was out of a movie, which is why I was like in shock at that moment, because it didn't seem real. And I was trying to not panic, and yeah, eventually I was like, let's get out of here. And the dog was calm. Anyone who has ever met my dog will tell you she's not calm when there's people around, especially not in the backyard. She will bark.
Pick it up. Yeah, she'll pick up that there's somebody there.
Yes.
But it's weird that the dog didn't
Dog was
pick up
calm.
It's weird that the dog didn't pick up something there because of obviously the movement in it. Because animals are normally the
Yes.
first to pick up something weird.
Yes.
Especially like,
So
I don't know with dogs, but with cats they normally pick up something not like
yeah, she was just sniffing at the wall, and I was like, this is strange. And I was like, let's leave. Let's leave. And I called the dog and I rushed inside. And went to sleep a bit like freaked out, but didn't think anything more of it. I was like, you know what, if it was someone breaking in, we'll hear about it tomorrow on a WhatsApp group or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to bed, spoke to my mom the next day and told her about the event. And she was like, oh, that makes sense because the neighbors were playing glassy in that corner. The weekend
my
before.
word, great.
Yep. Yep.
Welcome in, Mr. T. How you doing? Welcome, guys. Bomb is like even Bomb's like, oh, the story is out of a movie. Ah, okay. Seriously, guys.
Bomb,
What's up?
stop cloud chasing.
Yeah. Good, buddy. Good, Mr. T. Hey, you guys are clowns.
So yeah, and it tracks. Like if you knew my neighbors, I went to school with them, and they're pretty sus. They would do something like that.
But anybody who messes around with glassy and all of that kind of, especially if they if they actively do it.
Yes.
They actively like. I mean, like with Migsy as well when we were chatting. Anybody that messes around with glassy Ouija boards, any of that stuff, and they're actively happy to do it.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yeah. And then a whole bunch of like bad stuff has happened at the back of this house. Just bad stuff.
Like what?
Like randomly pipes will burst. Nothing happens. Like to make this like even creepier, my mom died because of like germs that are caused in a bathroom. And how you get germs in a bathroom is like damp.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that like the pipe had burst at the backyard because we just planted grass. And the tree had to be cut down, which for someone with breathing problems is a very big deal. I mean, just the worst stuff has happened at the back of this house.
Don't call me. I'm not a plumber anymore. I'm still listen. Migsy, bottom line is if I've got haunted pipes, dude, you know what? Like Ghostbusters, you're the guy that I'm gonna call.
Yes.
That actually could be a really cool catchphrase for a plumbing company.
So, yeah, to this very day, I do not walk to the back of this house at night. Like just before we jumped on, yeah, I opened the door, didn't dare go outside. I don't step beyond that point.
that must be quite uncomfortable though, because like I mean, you live there right now, and you don't
Yeah.
feel safe or comfortable enough to be able to go out the back of your own home.
Yeah.
That's not lekker. That's
Yeah.
and all because of the neighbors. So it's not like it's anything happening on
All
your
because of the
property.
neighbor. No.
You
So
need more dogs. Aiden, welcome in. A16, hello, hello, hello. It's a ghost. It's just hey, hey. Listen, I know I'm pale, but I'm not that pale. Be rude.
yeah.
What was Ginger saying here now? That morning, Mammy saw something or heard something at like 3 a.m. Can't recall the exact story.
Yes. So that's actually a funny story. My dog had this habit of like catching frogs, but it's nothing ghost related.
Yeah.
And so I went out to try and help her catch the frog so that I could throw it over the wall by the school. And my mom woke up. To put this into perspective of you for you, this was my mom's room where I'm currently sitting right now.
Yeah.
And to my left, on this side, is a bathroom. And that's the back of the house.
Okay. Okay.
And all my mom saw out the window was a light shining with a person looking down and coming up. And my mom panicked. Like she was on oxygen. She couldn't breathe. And like she couldn't get it like the air in her lungs to like call me to
Yeah.
tell me that something's yeah. Not ghost related, but a funny story nonetheless.
But
But
these guys are causing cuck in the chat. Migsy with a crime series
yes.
of mid plumbers mid plumbers murders.
Oh
Uh,
my word.
the plumber that killed me.
So
Oh my
my
god.
uncle can like he's always had this ability to like see ghosts. We grew up like very religious, but certain people in our family have the ability to either speak to them or see them, stuff like that.
So they're a bit
And he's
like
basically
an empath. Yeah.
yes. So and I took him around the back of the house a few weeks later, and he was like, something is wrong here. There is darkness here. Something is not right. They
Weird,
opened a portal somewhere.
but it's weird that it's affecting you guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I
okay,
mean
granted.
it's the boundary wall.
Yeah, granted. I mean, you guys,
Yeah,
it's quite close proximity. I mean, how many meters away would this be?
very. I mean, between my back door and their back door, it's about 10 steps at
Oh,
most.
okay, okay. So it's not. Oh, Ginger
Yeah.
says 2 meters. Okay, yes, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's understandable. It's not like it's a
Yeah.
big property where you've got like this massive boundary wall and then like a couple of meters away kind of situation.
Not at all.
Okay, open the door and let it
And
in. That's not what you want to do, Migsy. You don't want to let that shit in your house.
no,
You don't want that.
no, I will not be doing that.
Not an option.
Then a month before my mom passed away. So my mom passed away 11th of April last year. About a month before she passed away. She said to me, she woke up at 3 a.m. and something had grabbed her arm.
Okay.
Yes. And she was like, she was very freaked out by this. Like, my mom was pale the next day. And she said to me, all that she said was, she said what she always says, God be with you, rest in peace. And she
I
turned around
remember.
and she
I
went to
remember
bed.
Ginger telling me about that. Every time she saw somebody or something, she would say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. How like some like obviously your mom was an empath. Obviously she
Yes.
saw a lot. Like a lot of people will
Yeah.
put it, and in some situations maybe it is, but a lot of people put it down to crazy. I I tend to lean in the other direction and say not crazy because of
Yeah.
like when the boy grabbed Smithy's foot. 100%. If there's a
Mm-mm.
situation where you're lying in bed, you're comfortable, you're in a safe, it's your safe space, and
Yes.
something or somebody either holds you down, grabs your
Yeah.
foot, grabs your arm, that is a situation that'll traumatize you for life.
Yeah.
And if you're
Yeah.
if you are an empath, you'll feel it. You'll feel it hard.
Yes. And I also believe that like these dark entities go after children and sick people, older people, stuff
Yeah.
like that, because they are like, I don't want to say weaker in spirit, but I think more like innocent in spirit. They're not.
You don't think it's a thing of maybe because their bodies have reached a weak point. You don't
Mm,
think that it's almost like, okay, this is an
yeah,
opportunity to get through, more vulnerable. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Can't
yeah.
sleep without a pillow next to me. It's weird. Like some people have that. Some people feel like they need. I cannot sleep with my feet out at the bottom of the bed.
Same, same.
I cannot. I have to. I lift the blankets and I tuck the blanket
Yeah,
around my feet. I cannot sleep.
yeah, yeah.
If you don't like, uh, yes, I could. Jeez, Bomb dive is terrible tonight. Bomb dive is on another level tonight.
Oh, he came out
Uh,
swinging.
Wait, what's that, dude? It can be midsummer sweating balls and have. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bubble
yeah.
butt, bubble butt,
Mr.
bubble
T
butt,
with the gifty. Thank
butt,
you so much,
bubble
Mr.
butt,
T. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for gifting the community to bomb. Oh,
bubble butt.
you had. Why did you gift it to Bomb Diver of all people? Of all people, Bomb's the last person who should have gotten it. I'm just joking, Bob. Pin me down, Daddy T. Let's go. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Mr. T, thank you so much for the subby, dude. Very much appreciated. Picked randomly, blame the system. So okay, so listen now. That's obviously one of the situations. You said there was a more of a comforting situation that happened. It was obviously still
Yes,
paranormal related, but more comforting.
it still happens. Um, so obviously, all everyone knows like my mom passed away last year, and it was very dramatic, very traumatic. It affected
Sorry
my
for your
family
loss.
in a huge way, and yeah, my mom passed away the Thursday, and so for those of you that aren't South African, we have this thing called smart lights, where you basically put the bulb into your light, and the moment the electricity trips, like it's supposed to light up.
Yeah.
But but if you
Load shedding.
switch it off, yes, but if you switch it off, it like the light's supposed to go off. And so I have these smart lights in my room, and they were never faulty before. Nothing ever happened with them. Like they were perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They did their job. They went off when they were supposed to go off. They came on when they were supposed to come on. So forth. And my mom died the Thursday, and that night, I'm not joking to you, that night, those lights started flickering while the light switch was off. Like as in flicker. Like if I had to go play with the light switch right now, that
Flickering.
flicker, yes, yes, flickering.
Eh,
And to put this into perspective for you, I had not slept for more than 3 hours a night in a month. So I was
yeah.
severely sleep deprived. I was tired.
But
I was not going to deal with it.
if something like that happens, it does freak a person out. I mean, the
Yes.
moment, and also electrical interference. Electrical interference always
It's
seems to be a
always
thing.
electricity.
Guys use EMF readers and they use electrical devices to
Yeah.
kind of track the any type of weird electrical anomalies.
Yeah.
And in situations like I can definitely believe that would happen. Also, with those things hold charge.
Yeah.
They've got a built-in battery. So if something starts to
Yeah.
mess around with the battery as well, it'll also start to do that.
Yeah.
Ginger installed them. They work 0% of the time. Now it makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Okay. 0%.
So, but after about, I like never connected in the beginning. I didn't connect like my mom dying and the light.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, another thing that's broken, another thing I'm gonna have to replace.
Sort out, yeah.
And after about 2 weeks, I got so frustrated. And the thought occurred to me, what if this is my mom's way of trying to let me know that she's still here? And I was like, okay, let's try this.
Wait,
And if it works,
okay,
then
hold on.
it's my mom.
Let me guess. You tested something. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Yes. So
Ginger's like,
I
Joker's like, nope, would have burnt the house down. Nope, walked away.
I I yelled like at the top of my lungs, "Mommy, I'm sleep deprived. You have sleep deprived me for months. I would just like to get some sleep. I have a lot of fires to put out right now. I don't have the energy for this." And the lights went off. Like
Ah,
they went off. Yeah. Yeah. So I fully believe to this day that it's my mom trolling me because she always sleep deprived me. Those last few months she sleep deprived me
have you
to
tested it again
the
recently?
T.
And
Yes.
it still does it.
Yes. I even had an electrician friend come to test that it's not like an electrical fault
Yeah.
in the fitting or in the lights. Perfectly fine. He's like, they shouldn't be doing that.
So Migsy's Bomb Diver says, after listening to the story with you all, I have thought about it all. And let me tell you, cutie, it was nice knowing you. Start slowly chanting Halo theme intro and praying calmly.
Oh
Uh,
my
listen, we
word.
can, you know, we can make light of these kind of things. Obviously, your mom
Yeah.
passing away is a very sad situation, and it's
Yeah.
obviously affected the family. But the thing is a lot of times, in order to get through those kind of things, you'd rather do something that makes you laugh than makes you cry. And it's
Yes.
actually good to do those kind of things, and it's good to do these kind of talks
Yes.
about it because, yes, it's
Yeah.
something about your mom. Okay, yes, it's got to do with paranormal. It's a paranormal situation. Okay, but it's still it's part of the healing process, which I think is pretty
Yeah.
important. Check
Yeah.
actual ghost reveal, and then it's Maxi with a pound face. Bob, you are so on it today. I love it. I love it. Um,
So, to this very day, like the lights will sometimes work
yeah,
and sometimes they won't.
but it's because Ginger installed it and it works 0% of the time.
No, like I have a theory that whenever I'm going through a tough time,
Yeah,
they malfunction, and that's my mom's way of letting me know that she's here. She's
she's looking over
comforting
you.
me.
Cool,
Yes.
I like that.
And then they'll randomly go off one day and everything will be fine and I'll feel comforted and they'll be right again. So like they started going on again in May when I had a tough time, and they've sort of been defective ever since until about this week when I was like, okay, I'm fine, my business is good. I went to Spain, I
Everything's
came home
good.
safe.
Yeah,
Yes, and they went off again. And yeah, it's become a very comforting thing. In the
that
beginning it
is
was
that
very
is.
freaky.
I
That's
can
so
understand.
cool.
I can understand it being freaky, but in the same breath, like the fact that you
Yeah,
know that your mom's keeping an close eye on you,
yeah,
it's yeah, that's very very cool.
yeah,
And you know what the funny thing is? There's a lot of people that I hear of these kind of situations where, you'll think of your mom or you'll be upset about something, and all of a sudden you'll see a butterfly,
yeah,
and that happens to be your mom's thing or whatever the case is.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can understand with those kind of things happening. That's cool.
yeah. So for those asking or like wondering why I still stay in this
Maxi says the
house,
mic's cutting. Sorry, guys. Let me adjust. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It should be fine. Should be
Joker, Joker, shame. It's
yeah.
getting
There we go.
emotional.
Joker, you're getting emotional. It's all good, buddy. Lights need to be USB 3.0. Keep the mic closer to you. Like, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's the
So
fucking RTX broadcast being weird.
for those of like the people wondering why I still stay here despite that like a bad entity at the back of the house, it's because I know my mom's watching. My mom's she's got this place.
So now, is anybody staying in the house next door now?
Hmm.
Same people.
They still they still stay there.
Same people. Okay. And they're obviously still catching
Yes.
catching on nonsense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we spoke about me coming onto your show, I was trying to recall the story. And the freakiest thing happened. That night I had a dream, and I was very worried about one of my mom's friends at that time. Um, she was going through a difficult time, had this dream where I was in a random house with her, and we were like huddled up on the bed. And the next thing I knew, this black smoke came over me, and I stopped breathing.
Oh, well, that's not pleasant. Holy shit.
Yes, yes. Stopped breathing, woke up the next morning with like a sore throat, just not feeling good. And so I like believe that what we give attention to is what like we manifest.
Yeah.
And so me giving attention to that dark entity again for the first time in more than a year,
So do you think
100% faded a bit.
yeah, so you think the fact that you've brought it up, and the fact that we obviously having this discussion now, do you think that could potentially cause a bit of an issue because it's kind of planting a little seed of fear? Or do you think it's a thing of, you know what, I acknowledge that you're there, but I'm not allowing the fear to be real?
Yeah, that one, the last one.
Last
Like
one.
my faith is stronger than my fear.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Donnie, appreciate you. Wait, more of these intros for Faz, please. Listen to these. Did the ghost touch you? Oh,
Only Jay would ask something like that.
okay, guys. If any of you are in the chat and you don't know Jay, I'm sorry. We let him out of his. We let him out of his cage far too early today. uh, no, the ghost didn't touch her in her no square. The ghost
No,
didn't do that. The ghost avoided that part.
pinky
Okay.
promise.
Pinky promise. Bring a copy ghost with you. Jeez, like it. Why am I the
Oh
copy
my
ghost? I'm
word.
pale, but I'm not that pale. What the flip now? No, Jay is the
Yeah,
tokolosh. Jay is a walking tokolosh.
true.
Jay is the reason people put their beds on paint cans. Did you have a real paranormal
So,
oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, Jay, it happened. Would you like to come visit? Then you can experience it too.
You know what I think? I think what would be pretty crazy if you were able to at all do it and see if you could get it on is like just set up a camera
Yeah.
and see if the lights will do that again and try and get it on camera. And then
I
if
would
you get
100% do that.
try it, just try it and then pop it into the Discord and we can have a look.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Yeah.
freaking insane. It's not about disproving the concept or doing. It would just be interesting to
Yeah.
see if it worked.
Yeah.
Like if you were able to record it. So, somebody in the chat asked what glassy was. So glassy is basically like messing around with a Ouija board, except
Yeah.
you're using a glass instead of using a planchette. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
We can't. No,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as serious with these clowns in the chat. It's impossible. Check your DM on Discord. Oh yeah, Migsy. We still need to have a chat sometime, buddy, because I know you've got all your EMF, but all your EMF gear.
Yeah. We need to see
But
something like
it
that.
seems like that area. Because Ginger had a lot of stories about that old dilapidated house, and that area
Yep.
seems to be a little bit of a little haunted spot.
Yes. This town it has a very strong history. Not a very good history, but it's a very strong history. And there's a lot of drug use in my town. It has been called an evil, evil town before just because of the drug use, the alcoholism, the youngsters messing around with what they shouldn't mess around with.
Yeah.
We have multiple roads that you just don't get onto at night, just because they are known as death roads. You will die if you get on them. But
Make
yeah,
yeah, Mixie's 100% right. I think we need to make a road trip, and I think it's we
yeah,
need to come and investigate Potch.
Yeah,
I think that's not
yeah.
a
We'll
bad
show you
idea.
around. That war cemetery is creepy, especially because
They never cut the grass.
um they never cut the grass there. I mean, you know where we stay. It, yeah, it's run by idiots, so they never cut the grass there. It's creepy. You don't go there at night. It's like
Yeah.
the area that Ginger was telling you about when he went to go see that house,
Yeah.
and it's next to like a train track. It's literally across that the burial site for like the war.
Migsy, pack your bags.
Yeah.
For every club in that town, there's at least 2 churches, so there's enough place for everyone to pray for their sins.
It's true.
Uh,
It's
so I
true.
take it. I take it. The Potch area is quite religious. Then is it like Ingia churches?
Very, very,
Okay,
very. There are like
so
about 7 in
gereformeerde
Geert.
kerk.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this town is weird. Weird to say the least.
But it's always like those kind of like there's places that I've always wanted to go up north. Like for example, we just drove through the like little towns, but like Uppington and
Yeah.
um, Springbok, and like all of those little places. All those little places have got a lot of these kind of weird ass stories. Like there's a place in the Karoo. Migsy and I were chatting about it previously. I can't remember what the name of it is. I think it's called Matroosfontein or something. A really small little town, but there's
Yeah.
so many stories about ghost sightings and all sorts of stuff there as well. So it would be cool to be able to actually go. A lot of people say don't mess with this stuff, don't fiddle and faff and whatever the case is.
Yes.
But I believe there's a big difference in going there and actively using like a Ouija board and looking for nonsense, and going
Yeah.
there and just going there with an EMF reader, going there. There's a certain degree of respect that needs to be maintained.
Yes,
And
100%.
if you go into a place like Potch with the whole idea of I'm going to go and stir shit, you're going to get shit. Because if you go
Yes.
there and you mess with a Ouija, like the people next door messing around with glassy, you're going to end up with problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think
What's up,
maintaining that
Canadical?
respect
It's
for
3D,
whatever
3D
is there.
shadows. 3D yes, 3D shadows.
3D shadows, dude. If I could draw it for you, I would. It looked human and it wasn't.
That's quite a scary thought if you think about it. Like, it looks human, but it wasn't.
Like if you
It's AI
if you
generated.
cut out your shadow, if you cut out your shadow and like made it 3D, yeah. That's the only way to describe it. Is a 3D shadow.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, anything else that happened? Anything else that you've experienced in Potch? Or
My
around the property, or
yeah.
Peter Pan's ghost. There you go, Connecticut. Connecticut adds the little animated touch to it.
Yeah. 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 It's not that far off. It looked similar. Yes, my youngest experience with like, that off feeling that you get when you're around something that's not good.
Yeah, an uneasy feeling.
Yes. So Ginger had this best friend in these flats that we grew up in, and his mom and dad were always kind of weird. Um, yeah, they were very religious. His dad was disabled, and obviously I always used to hang around them because there weren't any girls enough, so I was always there.
Yeah.
And I remember, I can't remember if it was before his dad died or after this dude's dad died, but I remember walking into the house, and the atmosphere in that house was thick, like as in couldn't breathe, thick, like as in something is not right here, thick. There was something in that house that was not sitting right with me.
think maybe a parent or somebody was messing around with?
No,
Not as in Jay's rear shaking thing. No, not that kind of thing. Not no, not that thing.
no. I think
Or do you
his
think it was the
dad
property?
was. Yeah, I think his dad, because they even had a cross up. Like I think it was after his dad died, and his mom had like the shrine for his dad. So his dad wasn't a very good person. Used to emotionally abuse Ginger's best friend. Yeah, wasn't a very good person at all. And she
Mentally
had
in a
this whole
very dark
shrine.
space.
Yes. And after he died, like that whole atmosphere of that house was just dark. And yeah, eventually, I think a year or two later, or three, Ginger's best friend committed suicide there in that house.
Just couldn't take the that entire experience being in that home.
Yeah,
Or do you think it was obviously the
yeah,
years of emotional abuse also? It could be the years of
there
emotional
is,
abuse catching up to
yeah,
him. Oh,
100%. Because
and that's
his
sad.
mom wasn't a good person either. Like I remember one day as a
And it's
child,
weird
I was,
because I mean I mean being religious people, you would think that like there would be a
yeah,
positive vibe in the house. There would be a you
yeah,
know praying for each other, and that kind of.
yeah,
But maybe it was more dark. Maybe it was people can
yeah,
say, oh yeah, I'm religious, but hold on. There's religious and there's religious.
yeah,
You could be religious and be into satanic worship. You could be religious
yes,
and be so it might maybe it's something like that.
yeah, it could be. And yeah, I don't know if this friend was into drugs. Mark, well, Ginger will never tell me. Sorry for naming you there, Ginger.
Doxing.
Um,
like
yeah,
as if
nothing.
everybody doesn't know already.
And the one day, this friend, not long after his dad died, he had sort of a emotional breakdown kind of thing.
Yep.
We don't know if it was drug induced. He just put up like he
Bless me.
loved,
Sorry. Oh, bless
bless you.
me.
He just put up this lantern that had like these hanging glass pieces because he loved the one in our house. And he just had a mental breakdown and threw the whole house around. We had to call firefighters. And my mom said at a stage, like she locked me out of the flat. And she said at a stage, Ginger's best friend picked him up physically. Like Ginger's not a big guy. Like it's not difficult to pick him up. But his friend was. And he picked him up and he looked at my mom as if to say, just try it. Yeah. And we had to like call in paramedics from a different town to get like special meds in. Like something was wrong in that house.
Yeah. I think in some of those kind of situations, especially where there's mental abuse involved, there's often almost like breaks or chinks in the armor.
Yes.
Ginger's a massive unit. The story is made up. Ginger, are you a unit? Ginger's a unit. I think.
Listen, there was a stage where Ginger didn't weigh 60,
Damn.
60 kilos. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tiny.
But yeah, Ginger's he's Slender Man.
Yeah.
Maybe a demon. Yeah. So in those kind of situations, Joker, it can be people can become possessed, or you know,
Yeah.
whenever there's mental abuse, physical abuse, drug involvement, any of that kind of stuck stuff, it can bring on something like that. It can.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people don't believe in like possession and those kind of things. I do. I do. I'll
Yeah. I
openly admit
believe in
I
it.
do. I have. Um, I do believe in that kind of thing, and I think in those kind of situations they give you um, there's abnormal strength involved. There's abnormal aggression, and also and drugs can do exactly the same thing. So it could be drugs,
Yeah.
it could be possession. You don't
Yeah.
know. The only thing that you know is you need to have somebody like that seen to as quickly as possible. I mean,
Yes.
Maxi had a situation. Maxi had a situation a couple of years back, or quite a few years back, where a ex family member was on drugs, And also,
Yeah.
same situation, like abnormal strength, and like throwing people
Yes.
around, extremely aggressive, and those kind of things. And but luckily, he's not in the situation. But I do also believe that there was a lot of weird stuff that went on with him from a
Yes.
from a satanic perspective, because he was extremely weird in that
Yeah. Yeah.
respect. So yeah,
Like, do you think it could be that when we take drugs, we let down our guard and it opens up our spirits
awesome.
to be more vulnerable to something like that?
I believe so. I believe so. I think in those kind
I
of
think so
situations,
too.
you tend to let your guard down, and
Yeah.
you're not of a sound mind, a sound state of mind, and
Yeah.
in that situation, you potentially be possessed.
Yeah.
It can happen. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody can rule it out. Nobody that can rule
True.
it out. Uh, Ginger,
True.
anything but late for supper.
Mhm.
You eat a lot, but yet you stay like this. I wish I could do that.
You and me
When
both.
we take drugs, speak for yourself, kitty. When we take, hey, it's a form of releasing.
When we take drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, it's crazy. Like some of the weird stuff that people experience. I mean, QDK has experienced a lot of strange stuff. I've experienced a lot of strange stuff, and yeah, you don't quite 100% know what's out there.
Yeah.
Um, if
100%.
you see something out of the corner of your eye and you kind of dismiss it, or you experience something like seeing that random kid that grabbed my foot, you guys were in the previous episode, shit like that happens. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
and and like you saying now that you've had something happen that is paranormal, but it's it's something that makes you at ease because you feel like that it could potentially be your
Yeah.
mom. But also, and I'm going to throw a little bit of a span in the works here,
Yes.
don't let your guard down, because
Yeah.
as much as you think it might be your mom, it could potentially be something else forcing you to let your guard down
Yes.
to get in. So just keep that in
Yes.
mind. Yeah,
That's very true. That's very, very true.
just be careful with that. But guys,
Yeah.
yeah, anything else, QDK, that you've experienced, or anything else that you've had to deal with?
I think that's
You
all.
think that's all?
I think that is everything. I think I've been blessed with only that handful of experience.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, any experience is an experience. If you could,
Yes.
guys, if you are sitting in the chat now and you are going, you know what? I mean, we joke around, we mess around, and we joke around, and stuff like that. But if you guys have ever experienced anything paranormal, and I'm gonna say paranormal because it could be
Mm.
anything. It could be, you know, you lying in bed and you feel a state of paralysis, or like that sleep paralysis like Ginger went through, or something that Migsy the stuff that Migsy went through, or anything, whatever it may be. Just give me a shout on Discord. Let me know. I'm definitely going to be chatting to Luna because I know that Luna's got some interesting stories. But QDK, thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much for having me. Love you,
And
Moose.
guys, thank you for coming into the chat and chilling with us, and catching on nonsense and talking shit. Bomb, I'm talking to you. Yeah, guys. No, but I appreciate the love, guys. It's fun. It's all fun, and it's great that we can chat about this stuff. Um, I do have stories, lots of them. There we go. There we go.
There we
So
go.
guess who's gonna be on the next one, guys? We're gonna have Luna coming,
Luna.
chilling with us and having a
Yay.
chat. I think that's gonna be fun.
Can't wait.
Love you guys. We're gonna disappear. This is a very short stream tonight, but we had to do episode 3, and
Yeah.
what an awesome episode, guys. Okay, dokes. Well, I guess that's it from us, guys. Thank you very, very much, and we'll catch you later. Oh,
Bye,
jeepers!
guys.
I better do a host out this time. Last time I didn't host out, and Maxi almost gruesomely. So let's see who we can do a hosty to. Let's have a quick squizzy. Let's have a. It's a very short one tonight, guys, but it's all good. got Maxie in the background here making noises.
Oh, we had foxes on.
Oh yeah, let's host to Foxy. Let's host to Foxy. Oh shit, we've disappeared. Sorry. Let's host to Foxy. Just get with me about the episode. Yeah, no, I will do. I will do. I'll definitely do so. Okay, guys, let's quickly do a hosty to a weird fox. Please go. Wait, it's not even giving me an option to host. What? You're telling me I can only stream? Hold on, let me see. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Underscore. Underscore weird. Okay, guys, catch you later. Be good. Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Catch you later.